Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of On TV. As you can see, this is not a normal episode, and it really isn't intended to be. It's what we usually do at the end of every year. So, this is our 2020 recap of what we have done so far from our very first episode to the Halloween, our specials, every episode in between. So, I'm here. I'm your host, Gabby.
I'm Jahani, aka Madam President.
I'm Daniela, aka Babyface.
I'm Jason, aka JCJ.
And I'm Amari, aka Cash Money Mari.
And if y'all don't forget, y'all can call me Gabs.
Yeah. What was the struggles about the first episode?
So I would say struggling wise, it would be getting lines right, of course. That's something like really reading from it and like trying to stay natural, especially with my co-host, of course, trying to build that chemistry and show it forth on the camera. And just really like trying to put yourself like in the moment but still staying with the lines.
Yeah, definitely. Like I can 100% agree with that, because the fact that like we've had during that whole entire time, I think the one who had the most bloopers while we were recording was me.
Yeah.
If I am going to be honest, it was mainly me. And then all of a sudden later on, it became Jason.
Yeah.
And it was infectious.
For like me and Daniela, that first episode we met together, and it was like we both come from like drama, right? We've never done like aspects or anything, so we set up a camera and we were like, okay, what are we doing? What is going on?
Yeah.
And we wrote this script together, and it was like a Hispanic theme to it because we're both Hispanic. Kind of like found that in common, and we really worked off of that. And I think it helped build our relationship to kind of have that sort of theme in mind, something that we both knew we had in common.
I totally agree. You have to like just wing it. Like the first episode, I felt like I was too nervous or I sounded a little awkward just because it was my first time recording. So it was really just kind of like over time, I'm more used to talking in front of the camera now. But before it was like, I don't know what to do.
Like I definitely agree with that, because like I know like some comments from our first episode is that like mine and Jason's energy was like so high and there was so much, and I think it was just like that first episode hype, and then also at the same time it was like that pressure was also built in on there because of like past seasons, and it was like all down into one episode, and we were like
Yeah, even me and Gabby were talking about it before we filmed. We were like, oh my god, like we have so much pressure, and like the other classes are talking about us, and like
And then Daniela and Johanny, did you guys feel like, yes, this is the episode?
Yeah, I feel like it was good for like our first time. There's definitely been improvement though.
We
like all of us.
Yeah, definitely. As time went on, we like ourselves learned to see like our mistakes in the past episodes. Like for a very first episode, I think we did amazing because we had never done anything like that before, and for it to come out like actually good the way it did. Also props to the editors, because that's like 100% them too. Because without editors, you guys, what would we be doing?
Let's talk about the Halloween episode. Who was part of the Halloween episode? Jason, Gabby, and I.
Me and Jason.
So our original idea, we was gonna go to Six Flags, but not everybody can make it to Six Flags. Yeah. But that would have been, I feel like that episode would have been so cool if we all was in Six Flags and we all got scared in Fire Price. But I love the Halloween special we did. I'm so in love with it. I keep watching it.
Like usually like in the past it was like a short film or something. And I was like, why don't we like do something like virtual, like use that creativity, and like similar to like Unfriended. I'm like, Unfriended, even though it was filmed in a studio, it's something you can do, especially during quarantine, via Zoom, which is what we ended up doing. And it ended up being everyone, like they ended up liking the idea. And then Zalika joined in on the team, which was so fun. And it ended up being like this whole thing And even though it was so stressful, I think it turned out really good. And
it was hectic. It was hard to like, get the connection to work.
Oh,
it was hard to get people with their lines. We messed up so many times, and I think it took us till midnight. And honestly, being an actress in it, I did not expect that outcome. Like the ending, I was so shocked. And then they put my picture up there and it said loser on my forehead. I'm kind of mad, but I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let that slide.
No, yeah, they drew on my face too. So
they drew on mine. It's fine.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about the Thanksgiving special, and was it hard to get everybody together on the Zoom call?
Honestly, like when we started planning it, right, it was just like the idea was to have the entire class, and we were supposed to do it during class, and then we ended up doing it later in the day. And I find it so amazing that people took the time to participate, and it kind of really brought us together as the class. It was the first time everybody working together. It wasn't just the hosts or just the editors, it was everybody. And it was like nice to see everybody's point of view, even though some people are really behind the scenes, like the producers, segment producers and such, editors. It was nice to see their faces so that you guys know that it's not just the hosts that are making this happen. Like just because it's our faces that you're seeing, there's this great, amazing group of people right behind us,
And now, Christmas special.
As you know, probably, I hope you know, I produced the Christmas special. The lovely Gabby and Jason starred in it, and Amari edited it. It was she also starred in it, actually.
The mother. Our mother.
Oh my god. Okay, so making this Christmas special, let me tell you, I wrote this at midnight. I woke up from a dream and I was like, yo, that would make a great story concept, right? And it was like the whole COVID thing, I think it has been on my mind so much that yes, I have started to dream about it. It's terrible. It's to that point. I was like, I know they got to be feeling this too. So I wrote it out and I presented it to Mr. P, and he was like, let's roll with it. And I wasn't shocked. I was like, for real? Is nobody gonna check me on this?
And last but not least, what was the difficulties of putting a show together?
Honestly, for me, like as a segment producer, I did You're from Franklin When. Let me tell you, people were sending me clips. Having to get clips from like people outside of One TV is really difficult because people have their lives,
Yeah, so this class is really a learning experience. Like yes. In this class, I feel like I've learned so much editing wise, recording, my patience with people. I can't rely on everybody. Sometimes I just got to do things myself. But yeah, this class has really taught me to be patient.
So that's it, you guys. It's kind of a wrap on this episode, but definitely shout out and thank you to everyone that participated in the specials, everyone behind the scenes, because the editors, the producers are super, super important. They're the glue to the show, really, if I'm being honest. So definitely that. Don't miss the Christmas special, and also remember to stay safe, wear your mask, sanitizer, and we'll see you on Zoom.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.